When you ask a lot of out-of-touch sports fans about auto racing, many may sneer and say that it's just a redneck sport if they even see it as a sport at all. And of course, the first form of racing many probably are thinking of in America with this would be a description of NASCAR. But there is a form of racing that is so redneck, it makes NASCAR's audience look like an F1 suite guest list. This being the skillful art of Barbie Jeep racing. Yeah. I said that right, Barbie Jeep racing. But to learn about this artistic marvel, we need to go back in time, all the way back to the 1960s. The Barbie brand began in the early 60s and late 1950s and was quickly a hit doll for young girls. Within the next 3 to 5 years, it had grown its brand size to include the Barbie Dreamhouse, which is where we had the first introduction to the Barbie car for the general public. And for decades, it was a big seller for young girls and grown-ass men. This came with the Barbie Jeeps, in which the size was increased to fit kids into. And of course, with anything on wheels, these things would eventually be raced. This prompted the birth of the Barbie Jeep racing. So what exactly is Barbie Jeep racing? Well, on a basic, easy level, it's exactly what it sounds like. But seeing how Barbie Jeeps are not powered or propelled by any kind of actual powerful engine straight off the line, it would need to be powered by either push or gravity to get any kind of reasonable speed. This is where the current form of Barbie Jeep racing has evolved from. Any kind of tiny Barbie Jeep and would fly down a muddy hill. And in one way or another, whether the plastic Barbie transportation was in one piece or several, they needed to get to the bottom of the hill first. And this was done in front of hundreds, if not thousands, of ravenous spectators. Alcohol galore. What is so cool about this is that there's different classes for these kind of events. You can have the basic children's plastic Jeep where you just buy it straight off the line and race it like that. In other classes, just as in stock car racing, drivers and teams can make modifications to their Jeeps, like removing driving gears as well as seats, whatever it may be, to make it more adequate to go down the hill faster and fit the oversized passenger they're having. And in a lot of ways, it's used to remove as much weight as possible, as it also makes them as frail as possible. Part of the allure of this is the destruction that it makes. That's what draws a lot of the masses. Some, if not most parts, can be replaced by metal as well to make them more durable if somebody wanted them to. Basically anything under the sun. Some of these teams go as far as to make the Jeeps more durable to the point that they can race in multiple events. Of course, drivers would need basic necessities to participate in this kind of sanctioned event. A helmet is a must. These guys are going to usually get flung from their cars, and, well, if you hit your head, it's lights out from there. Also, drivers have to sign a liability waiver as well, as, like I said, it can actually be really dangerous, especially when tons of alcohol is consumed by the drivers and teams participating. Those are really the only major rules there are. And then two drivers will go downhill against each other, sometimes even more in different kinds of events, and if the Jeep breaks, then they have to go grab either it or the biggest piece of it left and run across the line and try and beat their competition. If they have another Jeep or they can put that one back together, they can race it in the next round that they have, as it's sort of like a tournament-style bracket. As different participants get eliminated either from attrition or just from being beat, the rounds will roll on until there are two final Jeeps to compete for victory. And then, of course, the winner of that wins the competition. Overall, this type of racing isn't too sophisticated, but it is damn good redneck entertainment, and it's something that has really went viral in recent years on YouTube as well as other social media sites like TikTok. So to finish off, I want to show you a bit of a compilation of the sheer madness of this. So before we start that, be sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel for more racing content overall, and thank you to all my members for supporting the channel. So until next time, have a good one, happy April Fool's Day, and enjoy the show.